W10 Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to begin the game. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. So Alabama's offense comes on the field first today. We'll see this quarterback, Kirk, is very much a contender for the Heisman Trophy. He told us he's trying to ignore that talk, but the numbers he's putting up as we head toward the home stretch make him impossible to ignore.
Yeah, and I think he's done a really good job of kind of putting this on the back burner.
The pass is picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking to pass, it's Walker. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. Play action fake, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And now the running back's got it again. In a drive in the middle, but stuck for no gain. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
To the air, it's Russell. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's out of the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
They bring the punter onto the field now.
On to kick it away.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain. We're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. We get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Buckeyes will send the punt team onto the field. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Last drive stalled. They're forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Dropping back. It's Russell. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The completion makes it 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are. Anymore with Alabama, you just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. And it's caught. The reception nets about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looks to the left for a quick throw. The pass falls incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. He'll hand it off. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. The game makes it 2nd and medium. Back to throw. It's Walker. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. The back's got it. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Extra point try coming now.
Is on for the extra point.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Alabama, 0.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Tackle after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. To the air. It's Russell. A screen to the wide receiver. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
With the catch, it's Brown. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. On first down, it's play action. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down. Looking to throw here. Quick throw to his receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. We're going to kick it away for the second time. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. We go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19. Wants to throw it. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Caught behind the line. It's Baker. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up fourth down. Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. When he comes for his second punt of the game. Oh, it landed at the 8-yard line, but a lucky bounce into the end zone for a touchback. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? They stopped after gaining 4 yards, so second and 6. The shotgun handoff here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. To throw, it's Russell. It's an out route, the catch made. And that'll pick up a first down out of the 37. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Second down coming up.
Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field.
On to kick it away.
Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Trying to build on their lead, they were forced to punt on the last possession. Off the play fake on first down. Looking deep down the left side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback still with the football. Gets some space around the 30. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Second down now after the sack. Looking to pass. It's Walker. A deep shot to the left side. He hauls it into the 25, still running. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the Buckeyes trying to cash in here in the red zone. Here's the handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing. And here comes the noise. This crowd's trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On third down, he drops to throw. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he
complete. Second down coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years, but let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for his big tight end. It's knocked away. Incomplete. 4th down now. And here comes the punter onto the field. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw. It's Walker. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. We'll give it to the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Ohio State 24, Alabama 0.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He steps out to the 29. That's where they begin the drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And the quarterback keeps it here. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. To throw, it's Russell. Receiver makes the grab. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Quick throw to the left side. Pass is caught. The man was wide open that time. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And it's still a 24-point margin after the miss.
You know, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Comes up with the catch. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass rush gets home. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Dropping back, it's Walker. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. The Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first-half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And completion makes it second and short. And the wideout goes in motion. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Fighting off the defender. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab down the middle. It's Baker. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Back to pass. It's Walker. Finds his man.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Caught quickly. They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. Buckeyes will try to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. It's a fumble. And the defense comes up with the football.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Back to throw. It's Russell. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. He'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Still searching for their 1st touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a man. Quick completion to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play. So the drive stalls, the punt team on the field. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. It's a wide receiver screen. Gets into space at the 50. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Well, the back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game. Looking downfield, it's Walker. He's got it in the open. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker. So now on comes the field goal unit. And it's good, right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. Pressure is coming. On the run, he'll let it go. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. At the 25 and 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Short pass finds the tight end. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. The important 3rd down play coming up. Can he make it to the marker? And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And in 1st down, they go right back to him.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wide out. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Punt team ready to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner is brought down. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Ball handed off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And here's the handoff. He breaks free. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. Well, finally some room to run for this back. The defense had done a good job for containing him until that play.
Well, they've done a really good job up to this point, Chris, of containing him. He finally does get out, but I think it's an example of why you don't give up on the running game. Even when you're not necessarily coming up with big carries, you're just kind of body blowing this defense. And eventually, bang, you're able to hit a big one here when it really matters.
Bootleg looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Just flings it out of bounds. The pass rush closing in. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Walker. The pass rush closing in. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
The Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. And he punts it out of bounds, so no return. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I'll tell you what, Chris, I didn't expect this. This quarterback is outstanding, but they have pressured him all game long, and they got to him again.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the +42. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And there's the handoff. Fights off a defender. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. The gain makes it second and medium. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
27, Alabama, 7.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Gets it out quickly to the left side. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's another big sack for this defense. They've come up with so many sacks. It's a great way to get back into this football game. Now, give the quarterback credit. He's played tough through that so far, but one mistake could potentially be a game-changing play.
The Buckeyes will have to kick this away. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. They'll try to run this one in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tide.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
27, Alabama, 14.
Turner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Handoff to the single back. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Dropping back. It's Walker. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Send the back in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Trying to create here on the move. The pass is intercepted.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. Jet sweep call. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Offense now behind the sticks on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Option look. It's Walker. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Looking to throw. It's Walker. Looking for his back. Incomplete, but yeah, here comes a penalty marker now. That should be a drive-extending first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI, and we'll see if the defense can regroup. Working clock with the ground game. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Sticking with the running game. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. It's a quarterback keeper. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback keeps the football. And that's a solid game for the defense, able to bring him down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quick throw, testing the middle. Incomplete and nearly picked off. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway, but it does set up 4th down. They'll kick it away here. That punch sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Defense is coming after him. Touchdown, Alabama. The comeback is on.
Well, that's the first step, Chris. They get the touchdown to bring them within 1 score, and now they got to get the ball back. They have to stay focused here. They're going to need a little luck with such little time remaining.
And now here comes the point after attempt.
Is on for the extra point.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. When he safely make the recovery, the onside kick doesn't work. And the offense just takes a knee here. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.